Sandu reporting for MMA Junkie and USA Today here in London, England, standing alongside Linton "The Swarm" Vassell, who will take on Phil Davis this Friday night at Bellator 200. And Linton, it's good to see you. Let's start with your last outing, your last performance. It was a title fight, it was a big fight for you, it didn't go your way. How do you kind of reflect and analyse that performance and that night for you?
Again, I went straight back to the gym on the Tuesday, the week after the fight, or not the week after the fight, a couple of days after the fight, and just corrected the shit, man. Corrected what went wrong and just built myself back up, you know. You win some, you lose some, but it's how you pick yourself back up.
I feel like this fight with Phil Davis is still something that can put you straight back into title contention. Would you agree with that? Yeah,
well, 100%. And the way I'm going into this fight is to finish this guy, so they can't deny me, you know, so I feel like it's definitely a #1 contender fight, should I say.
What have you made of Phil's performances? He's been with Bellator now for almost 3 years. What have you made of his performances in the Bellator cage?
You know what, I feel like he started off awesome, and now I feel like, well, his last performance, you know, he went the distance. I weren't too impressed, but again, he got the win. So I'm looking at that for me to, you know, work on his weaknesses, and I see some weaknesses in his game then, so I'm going to exploit them.
When you kind of close your eyes and you kind of envision the fight playing out in your mind, how do you beat him? How do you get your hand raised on Friday night?
TKO, pressure, make him pay for his mistakes. Goes for a shoot, I'm going to make him pay. You know what I mean? I'm going to break his will. That's what I'm going to do.
The guy that's at the top of your division, Ryan Bader, he's now in this heavyweight Grand Prix. What do you make of that? Because it kind of almost in a way puts your division in a bit of limbo, like he's not defending his belt at the moment, he's in this heavyweight Grand Prix. What do you make of all that?
Well, again, if he does hold the division up, you know what I mean, I'm more than welcome to do a heavyweight fight or a light heavyweight fight again. I want to keep active, but yeah, it's going to be a shame if he does hold the division up. I think if that happens, then they need to do like an interim title or strip him. You know, so especially if he wins that title. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't want to be waiting months and months on end before I get a title fight. So, you know, either one of them two needs to happen.
And my final question. It's been fascinating to see 50 Cent have an association in a promotional way with Bellator. What have you made of that?
I think it's good for the business. I'm not sure if he's actually going to fight. I know they said something about him fighting Rampage. I don't know if that's just publicity to sell, but it's good. It's good. Bring more people on. It brings more eyes onto me. I'm happy with it, and I like 50 Cent. So maybe one day you can walk down, singing "Many Men" or something for me.
Nice. Good luck on Friday, Linton. Nice one.